Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me, says the Lord. Mic check, 1, 2, what is this? MINE's back to business. Oh, mic check, 1, 2, what is this? MINE's back to business. Welcome to the conversation with Mind Edo. I'm so excited to have you guys here today. This is like a different style of video. I've never really done anything, or I haven't done anything like this in a long time. My channel is I do social commentary where I talk about things happening in the media, things happening in the news. I also have lifestyle videos where I talk about womanhood, single motherhood, and now I'm getting into my weight loss series. So there's a little bit of everything for everybody on my channel. So if you like everything that you hear today, make sure you like and you subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification bell, honey, so you never miss a live. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, so I had to take a breather. I had to take a minute because I was like really nervous, and I'm like, listen, they not trying to see all that nervousness, girl. You got to like really get with it. Okay, so let's talk about how I lost 5 pounds in 2 days. I did something called dry fasting. All dry fasting is you are not eating anything or drinking anything. Okay, there is a myth out there that says that if you don't drink water for 3 days, that you're gonna die. Not gonna happen, because I have dry fasted for upwards of 3 days. I did not die. So what ends up happening, so dry fasting is like a sector of fasting. And it's part of that whole OMAD, 1 meal a day, intermittent fasting, time restricted eating. Dry fasting is part of that. Okay, so why I did these dry fasts that I did them for health benefits. They're also great for like fat loss and things like that. So it's not anything that is going to be harmful to you. It's going to help your body. So what happens is when you're not eating food, you give your body an opportunity to break down cells that are unhealthy. People have like cured themselves of cancer, water fasting and dry fasting. People have done this, but please do your research. I am going to be doing a weight loss series where I'm going to be showing you guys me water fasting, me dry fasting, me doing OMAD. You're going to follow me to lose these last 30 pounds. Okay. We need to get down to 130, period. Okay. So I will be talking more about that, but even though I will have videos like that on my channel, I do implore you guys to please do your own research. Now, you can do one of two things when you dry fast. You can just do like a dry fast where you're just cold turkey. You just say, you wake up one morning, you say, I'm not going to eat today and I'm not going to drink any water. If you have like an extra 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds or more on you, you're not going to die. Your fat cells actually hold a large amount of liquid. So if your body needs to hydrate itself, what it's going to do is it's going to start breaking down your fat and using it for hydration. And since you're not eating, what your body is going to do is it's going to start using your fat for energy. Okay, so using your fat to help you do the day-to-day things that you need to do. And what happens with that is your body starts to go into something called ketosis. So you can just wake up in the morning and you can just decide I'm not gonna eat anything or whatever. But if you really want your dry fast to be successful, I suggest that you plan for it. So here are some things that I did when I was preparing for my 2 to 3 day dry fast. The day before or a few days before I would start my dry fast, I would eat only vegetables or like a plant-based diet. If I was gonna have any animal products, it would be like a piece of salmon, and there would be no carbohydrates on my plate. So it would mostly just be like vegetables and a piece of salmon. Okay, so now I'm eating clean, so then when I go into my dry fast, my body doesn't have to break down the carbohydrates before it starts to use fat for energy. Because I'm not having carbs, my body can go into ketosis even quicker. Ketosis is when your body uses fat for energy, and there's so many benefits of ketosis. I know you guys probably heard of the keto diet and stuff like that. Look it up and whatnot. So that is the better way for you to just have a more advantageous time with your dry fast. Also, before you start your dry fast, what you want to do is be hydrated. Drink lots of water. And I would take it a step further, is I would have electrolyte water. If you're not sure what that is, there's a guy on YouTube called Cole Robinson, and I'm going to link this down below. Cole Robinson created something called the snake diet, snake juice. It's just a simple formula with potassium, Himalayan salt, and lemon juice. You want to go to his channel to get the proper measurements, and I'll link the video down below. And it really helps you to get those electrolytes and maintain those electrolytes. So either when you're water fasting or before you start your dry fast, you have enough electrolytes in your body. So my experience dry fasting. How was my experience dry fasting? What I noticed is when I was doing research to start the dry fast, I noticed a lot of people said that like they were less hungry when they dry fasted than when they water fasted. And I was like, these people are weird. What are they talking about? So I was really nervous that I was going to be like really hungry. But in me dry fasting, I do say that I prefer to dry fast, because when I dry fast, I literally like don't get hungry. But when I'm water fasting, it's like my stomach is expecting food because I'm drinking water. So it kind of releases more ghrelin, which is that hunger hormone. Gremlin. It's not gremlin. I hope I'm saying it right. It releases that hunger hormone that makes you get hungry and things like that. So dry fasting for me, I am an overeater. I am somebody that is battling food addiction. I eat all the time, right? Hence why, I'm on this weight loss journey. But for someone like me to dry fast, it just worked for me because I wasn't hungry. Another thing that I noticed with dry fasting is that studies have shown, first of all, before I get into that, studies have shown that dry fasting, 1 day of dry fasting has the same benefits as 3 days of water fasting. So it's like you're kind of speeding up the process a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. What I noticed with dry fasting, my teeth got whiter, my skin got clearer, like my hair, like everything was just getting to where it needed to be, because your body is going through something called autophagy, right? Autophagy is kind of like when your body, it eats itself, basically eats those dead cells and all that type of stuff. It starts to regenerate newer, healthier cells. So shout out to autophagy. Shout out to you, boo. And all that stuff. Okay, so what else was my experience with dry fasting? If you are a female, like what I've heard, I haven't dry fasted for this particular reason, but I know, I've read a lot of females that said they had like bacteria vaginosis or just feminine health issues, and when they dry fasted for 2 to 3 days, those issues were gone. So there's so many benefits to dry fasting. For me, it's just something that works better for me. It's better for me to do a 2-3 day dry fast than like a 2-3 day water fast, because I'm getting benefits of, a water fast. You are also burning fat quicker. So when I water fast, for instance, if I water fast for a day, I'll probably lose like 1 or 2 pounds. If I dry fast, I'm losing 2 to 3 pounds a day, because my body is not getting any water. It's not getting any liquid. So it's really breaking down those fat cells and extracting that the water from the fat cells to use it to hydrate me. So I'm literally just, the benefits of dry fasting are just amazing. So that is how I lose 5 pounds of fat in 2 days, not water weight, because I'm not drinking water. I'm losing 5 pounds of fat. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please put down below, have you ever dry fasted or have you ever water fasted? Which one do you prefer? And if you do try this dry fasting, please do your research first. I am not a doctor, okay? Please do your research first. And if you do it, please leave a comment down below.